I want to talk about Tory Lanez, bro.
Tory Lanez, the Mexicans got him.
The
That's what they
Mexicans
say.
were Megan Thee Stallion fans, if you ask me, bro.
Nah, that was definitely like a hit, bro. That was definitely somebody sent the Mexicans to do it
But
to make it look like it's a black and Mexican thing. You know what I'm saying? But we all know, uh, you know that somebody sent them
yeah,
to do that.
it was a hit just because, like, yo, bro, jail rules are street rules. Like, here's the thing: jail rules, they hold up more than the streets. Like, you can't just break any jail rule. So if a millionaire comes into the jail, right, and he's taking
Right.
care of niggas for Christmas, I'm hearing he's doing support groups, he's doing all of that, especially in state and feds, bro. People don't just get touched. Like, this is supposed to start. They got to be locked down forever now because Tory is putting money in the jails. Like, he's helping
Exactly.
motherfuckers. So
So somebody had to okay that. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't. It just doesn't go down like, oh, I'm gonna just randomly just hit this dude, knowing
17
that,
times.
knowing that he's like of status. You know what I'm saying? Come on, somebody
Somebody
have
definitely send it. But here's the thing: I'm hearing Tory is calling shots. Like, he ain't in there, he ain't in PC in his cell all day. Like, Tory's on the
well,
yard.
he's gonna be up in PC now.
I mean, nigga, I'm not
He's
gonna lie, bro. I'm sure him having money, taking care of niggas, and doing, he got the Muslims on his side, and that's another thing. Like, you got all of these gangs on your side. You have to fear for your life because everything was just so good. You just dropped the album from jail. You got all of the street cred. You got all of
right.
this money going in, coming out.
Mhm.
Like, you good. And then all of a sudden you get stabbed 17 times, bro. Seven
Yeah,
times in the back, 3 times in the head, 1 in the face, 2 in the fucking ribs.
yeah, that
Bro,
just doesn't happen. That just doesn't happen, bro.
bro, hate is real, but in jail, there's levels of politics, especially when you a high ranking person. You know what I mean? Because when you a soldier, a foot soldier, a doja, people could walk all over you. But once you that guy at the poker table, or you the old head that's sitting next to the handball courts, and you got your reps in and shit like that,
Yeah.
bro,
Mm-hmm.
it's very hard to get to you. Like, to have a
I'm saying.
conversation with niggas.
Come on, especially. I mean, I've never been in jail. I don't know about like the jail life, but I'm assuming that he's of status there, and people know you can't fuck with him because I'm sure he's running with the shot callers there, right? I mean, I don't have to be in jail to know this. You know what I'm saying? I definitely know he's running with the shot callers there. You know what I'm saying? Because of course he's got the bag. You know what I mean? So
Gotta
everybody's gonna
protect the
be,
bag in jail.
and I'm sure he's taking care of whoever needs to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? So for him to get touched like that 14 times,
Oh, 14, my bad. I said 17.
that was like to kill him. They wanted like to murder him. That wasn't like no warning. That wasn't no, let's just scare him a little bit. No, they wanted like to murder him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So somebody had to okay that. You know what I'm saying?
It's all
And
politics, man. That's the scare. Like,
they sent like the Mexicans in there to go do it so that it could make it seem like it's a racial thing, like in there. You feel me? But
I'm
if
scared for
you
him,
got
bro.
if like you dot the I's, you know what I mean? We all know that somebody sent them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. As soon as I heard it, I'm like, nah. Then I'm listening to the news this morning, the radio this morning, and they're like, rapper Tory Lane stabbed 14 times, 7 times in the back, 3 times in the ribs, and 3 times in the head. Like, my nigga, to get stabbed in the head, the
Yeah, no,
face, the
they
back,
was trying to end it. They was trying to end that,
bro.
bro.
It's not only did you have time because it happens. It like the stories in jail is crazy of how fast shit can happen, bro. Like it happens so fast. But to say that you still like, where is your protection? Because I know when I went to jail, the big homies that were there with me, you had like levels of niggas to get through before you can get to them. So I know that this was real early in the morning. How did he get to
So
him?
like the way that I like envision it is that he was chilling like in a circle, like with his peoples there, and somebody must have gave them like the eye, and then they just left him. That's the only way that like I see it, because there ain't no way he's by himself in the yard. Somebody had to be with him.
Yeah,
Somebody
it's,
had to be with him.
it's very scary, bro. Because let me tell you something. There's been times where I used to be in a corner, 16B, and it was in the corner where no can like my cell. Of course, the first cell that I've ever had was in a corner with no cameras. And you know, the first thing people said was, "You don't want that cell, bro. You go to that cell, you might not come back out." So with that thought in my head, and you know, people always used to try to bid and talk shit and this and this and oh, when I get out the cell, I'm gonna run in your shit. Da, da, da. I used to be fucking terrified, bro. Just hearing footsteps coming to my door, bro. Like it's jail, bro. It's fucking. And I was in state. Like I don't know if he's in state or feds or whatever, but it's different, bro, because it's like there could be a guy that he's super cool with you, Pav, and because he heard something back home or somebody's lying, somebody said you a snitch, somebody said you was talking about his paperwork, he found out you was fucking his daughter on the fucking outs. You could get stabbed for anything, bro. Like, you go to jail, bro. Shit is not. You can't
All
just
right.
be like, yo, let's talk about this. Like,
I got a question. So why couldn't you be up in that corner cell?
the corner cell is all right. So it's a room. Like, say this is the jail cells, right? And there's a camera. The camera's the light bulb. When it goes to the corner cell, my corner cell, it kind of dips. It's like a dip. So the camera, when it's going all around, it can't see into that corner because it's so in the cut. You know what I mean? So whenever people wanted to go fight, go do anything, they'll throw niggas in the corner cells and they go crazy, bro. And like it's like I said, it happened so fast. I done seen we had like little bungalows, and the dude, they were talking shit. Dude was talking shit. I guess the dude spit on the nigga, right? This nigga came out, shit it out of shank. Bro, I swear to God, bro. This nigga shit it out of shank. They run to the bungalow. I'm outside, so I can't really see anything. Go to the bungalow. The nigga's naked, bro. Stabbing up all the niggas in the bungalow, bro. Every nigga in the bungalow, nigga, like naked nigga. Just and nigga, we got locked down for like 6 days because of that shit, bro.
Man.
Yeah, bro. Niggas is shitting out knives, nigga. They not just nah, it's not in your trousers. You know, niggas used to stick the blades, like they'll take the pants and stick the blades in there, or fucking it was so much shit. But when it's time for a hit, like when I had my issue, I had an issue where I played these two dudes in handball. It was two nerdy white boys. They owed me 2 soups apiece. They gave me 1 soup each. Now that's a problem. A 75-cent soup, so $1.50, almost started a race war. So I beat the dudes. You know, they're super cool. But when when whites go to jail, they're real cool until they get around the Aryan Nation. So when the Aryan Nations, you don't even have to be a whole full blood Aryan Nation. You just can't talk to blacks or Hispanics. So they owed me the 2 soups, and I'm like, yo, bro, I need that, bro. Like, I'm hungry. I'm about to eat all 4 right now. They were like, well, I guess you're burnt. And this is like the littlest nigga in the crew telling the homie, like, nah, nigga, I don't get it in blood. That's basically what the nigga told me. So I'm going back, and I'm fresh to this shit. So I'm telling my niggas, like, I don't know what to do. Like, do I beat his ass for some soups? Like, it's just 2 soups. It's not. Yes. Yes. You were so yes, nigga. You wasn't even supposed to come back here and ask that question. You were supposed to knock them niggas in the fucking face as soon as you got there. So I go back. I'm trying to do my time. I got a little, year. I'm about to get out soon. I'm not trying to go down for the fucking soups, bro. Just give me the soups, bro. Aryan Nations. Get your with the hard ER. Get your nigga ass the fuck out of here, you fucking snitch. Me, nigga. Like, nah, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, so I'm on some like, nigga, what we doing? Like, what the fuck is going on right here? Like, how did this go from 2 soups to y'all coming at me all like this? Is it now? Now, bro, it went from nobody on the top tier to when the pigeons hang on the line, the cable line, nothing but white people there, bro, like this, just waiting. I'm talking about the niggas that I thought was the most pussy, the niggas that every single white person went upstairs and stood on that line. So then they're like, yo, New York, go put your boots on. So I'm like, nigga, for what? They're like, it's about to go down. You just started some shit that's crazy because I made a bet with some white boys that was protected by the Aryan Nation. I was letting people know, like, yo, they just called me the nigga with an ER. Who called you? Like, niggas wasn't even fucking with me because I was from New York. But the fact that I was a Puerto Rican against white people, niggas was like, oh, nigga, go lace up. We about to do this today, nigga. We're gonna go to war for New York today, nigga. And like, yo, bro, we locked down for head count. And how I prayed in my fucking cell so hard to God, like, please, just let's figure this out. Please do not let me like die for for fucking $1.50, God. Yo, I prayed so hard. I was so scared. They popped my door, and I just remember just like everything was normal. So I'm like, I'm not gonna say shit. I don't give a fuck about the soups. I don't care about shit. We went to lunch. We came back. They were like, yeah, it's going down after lunch. Yo, Hob, oh my God, bro. Because in jail, you got to lock down a lot of times. A lot of the times, you got to go to head count. So you have to go into your cell. You got to think about the day. Then you got to come back out. So it's about to go down. Everybody's getting ready. This and this and this and that. There was a white boy that he was like they called him the pod father. Like, he would go to any jail and run it, but without violence. No violence needed. He's known so much on the streets for selling drugs. He'll just come and just be like, yo, everything. He's funny. The coolest white boy. He's like, yo, New York, come in. I'm talking to him and Ty's going off on me. Like, I don't give a fuck about your N-word this and N-word that. Don't call me no effing N-word. I ain't your N-word. And Podfather's like, New York, don't worry about nothing. I'm paying off everybody's debt in double. End of a race war, bro. That's how minor and fast shit can go left in jail, bro. It was the most scariest moment because one of my OGs was like, do your time. Don't fuck with nobody. There's 3 G's you don't fuck with in jail: gambling, gangs, and gays. Those are the 3 G's you do not fuck with.
Right.
And you just do your time and go home. But a lot of times, bro, there's niggas in there 14, 15 years, couple years. Like the one kid told me, he was like, my time goes by faster to see other niggas miserable.
Yeah.
Man, niggas want to know why I have PTSD, bro.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So prayers to Tory, man.
Yeah, I just saw a video when they took him out of like the helicopter. He was laid out in a stretcher, straight up.
Scary, bro. It's scary because in jail, they don't care. They don't care, huh? When you get stabbed, you know why they care for that? Once you're out of the facility, you're good. You could die. They don't care.
Yeah, but I'm sure the jail doesn't want to be responsible for Tory Lanez.
Absolutely. But what you got to understand now is now that he's out of the facility and he was alive and well, they don't, the insurance, they're good. So when I first went to jail, bro, I put an asthma attack. I dropped, my lips is purple with the fucking foam coming out, nigga. My eyes is bloodshot, everything. You know what they came? What you ODing right now? Oh, don't worry about it. You won't get the end. You could fake all you want. You ain't getting the ambulance until you die, bro. That's what they told me. My inhaler that I needed was just right. It was outside the door of the cell. They just had to pop it in real quick. They were like, "Yeah, you could do whatever you want. You could roll around and die, bro. But we won't get you an ambulance until that happens."
Wow. Yeah, man.
Don't go to jail.
Yeah. Children out there, don't go to jail by any means necessary.
It's bad, you know what I mean? Because when I went to jail, bro, I was like, this is gonna be easy, nigga. The fucking floors was clean, the food was good. Where I was at, all of that shit it wasn't jail. But the mentality of the people there, bro, broke me. I got broke. I'm not gonna lie. After like the 6 months of nobody knowing I was locked up, 6 months of being completely innocent, and even though I pled guilty, I was completely innocent, and jail is no fun. So I know what Tory Lanez is going through because everybody cares, but where he's at, none of that matters. You know what I mean? Like the whole world knows you got hit up, nigga. You still got to go back to jail. It's like work, nigga.
It's just like I said. I know he's not gonna be up in the general pop anymore. They're gonna lock his ass up. He's gonna have to be up in solitary. I don't know.
It's not. Yo, I got stories, bro. That's solid. The PC, because PC is where it's the whole. That's what people don't understand. People think, oh, you go to PC, it's a whole nother area, and you probably in a cage with a whole bunch of nigga. When you go to PC, right? When you go to PC, the difference between PC and fucking PC and the whole is this is your bed, this is your bed. And when you go where you volunteer to go PC, this is your bed in the hole, flat. It's nothing. And then you might have 2 or 3 of these stacked together where it's like that's your blanket. Like there's you don't get to watch TV, you don't get to interact with people. If you do interact with people, it's through the crack in your. So I did a month in like 2 days in the hole, and nigga, I went crazy, bro. I went crazy. Not talking to nobody and everything, bro. And what fucked me up too, bro, is that I was innocent. The bitch that I was with, Becky, left me to go to New York, was with a whole nother nigga, calling my moms to let her know that she was gonna come see me, write me, put money on my. Nobody put money on my books. My mother's on fucking disability, so she could only put $80 every other month. Bro, I used to cry to sleep, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I used to cry to sleep because I went to jail broke. Now, don't get it twisted, though. I went to jail with some money now. Now, when you go to jail with some money, nigga, jail is a whole nother story. But it's sad to hear, man. But Diddy, bro, Diddy's coming home, bro.
Yo, today, Cassie was on the witness stand. You know, it's crazy, right? Because she was like abused or like whatever, right? But she was in a relationship like with him for what, 11 years or 12 years. So she was a willing participant in a lot of these things. So it's like, so you're gonna pick and choose, you know, like which ones you didn't like. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't like it from the get-go, you should have broke out back then.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. It's you know, it's a sensitive thing, but when you take it to trial, I mean, you know, it's like everything goes now. You feel me? So, but I don't see like a lot of these charges sticking to fucking Diddy.
So far in the first 2 days, from what I've heard, it sounds like a over sexual
I just wish there was cameras in there. I wish.
But this
I
is my
wish
thing.
I
What they're
wish it was on
saying,
court fucking TV. You know what I'm
right?
saying? Like, come on,
But
man.
what they're saying though isn't fed or state time like Diddy did. If anything, everything that they're talking about right now, they're talking about domestic violence. You don't go to prison for domestic violence if it's your first time. You don't go to, you know, they got to get into some good shit. But for niggas to be on some like, he beat his bitch. I mean, niggas bitch get beat every day. I'm not saying it was right. I'm not saying that, yo, the nigga got any fucking justifications for it.
Yeah.
But y'all not giving me no evidence within this first 2 days to tell me that this man should have been held for the last year in fucking Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
Diddy got the best lawyers right now, bro.
he got the dream team in there. You know what I'm saying? And they say that this is gonna last like only like 4 weeks.
They
I
said like
mean,
2 months, eight
I,
weeks. I heard.
I mean, if Cassie is on the stand already and she's supposed to be like your star fucking witness, I mean, that means that they don't really have a lot.
All right. So here's my thing, right? Because I know women, right? And I know toxic women. Like, it's always cool until they're completely done. You see what I'm saying? Like when they're having sex and they're doing drugs and she's fucking other niggas and you know what I mean? Like on the outside, it's like, oh my God, that's disgusting. But as a young female going around the world with Diddy, you know it was fucking volunteered, bro. You're not gonna tell me you was a hostage.
No.
When you look back at it, maybe when you get older and you be like, oh my God, that was disgusting. Oh my God. I'm sure we've all been with people where we were just disgusted of their actions and their morals and what they went on about, you know what I mean? But that doesn't mean I get to call the cops and motherfucking get to have a lawsuit on their, you know what I mean, their morals and nah, bro.
I mean, listen, I have like fucking daughters. You know what I'm saying? and they come to me sometimes, with their issues. You know what I'm saying? And of course, if I don't approve of something, as from what they telling me, I'm gonna tell them, yo, nah, that's not it. You feel me? So it's either you gonna dead that or I'm gonna do something about it. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, they handle their situations accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Cassie was young when she got like with Diddy, right?
Yeah, she was like
And
21 or some shit.
and she knew what she was getting herself into. You know what I'm saying? So if she didn't like something or she didn't approve of something or she wasn't comfortable, then she should have gotten herself out of there. You know what I'm saying? And now wait 11 years later, 12 years later, or whatever the case may be, after she goes and tries to sue him for a bag, and then like to come out and say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you stories about like our relationship and like how he abused me." I mean, I just don't buy that. You know what I mean? I don't
And
buy it.
here's the thing with this situation, right? We have to do better as men, and go get the help that we need, and you know,
Absolutely.
and figure out the shit that we need to get help with, and just just take our responsibilities and the way that we move, make it more sharper. You know what I mean? Like just move with a purpose and just be more
Absolutely.
careful.
And
But
and 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 plus that video, I mean, I do not approve of that.
but
That's
but what I want to say when I say that, see, men, we could always be the ones that take accountability, and yeah, we got to do better. But as women, y'all gotta learn how to be more independent, because what y'all do is y'all like to stick around because he's paying all my bills and he's doing this and he's doing that. If you could do that, a nigga don't mean nothing. Then you don't have to stay for the abuse. You don't. And if a nigga's abusing you and then paying your bills, that's what he's comfortable with, and you're letting it be known that it's cool, because now he got you, whereas you need him, so now he can get away with A, B, and C. So if I'm paying for the disrespect, then that's what it is. You feel me? Like I love my wife. Like I do anything and everything for her, because I know she's not a broke bitch. A broke bitch, you're like, do I really want to do this for her? Like, do I? Like, because I'm not getting anything other than women parts. So if I
right.
can get that from her, I could get that from anybody. So, but when women put a respect to it, where you're not gonna talk to me like that. Nah, we not fucking on the first night. Nah, nigga, you could put that baby oil and tell that escort to go
Man,
home. This ain't happening.
that's what I'm saying. Like a real chick ain't gonna tolerate no type of disrespect, boy.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like, do I really, you know, sit here and want to believe like everything that's being said, and I'm supposed to feel sorry or like some sort of sympathy? I don't know. It's hard. It's hard, like to do that
All
because,
right.
like
So,
again, you could have easily left. You could have easily left.
well, all right. So, it's like when a pimp has his main bitch, his bottom bitch. Like, uh, how did he get her? He manipulated her. He did this, he did that, but he buys her furs, he buys her this. You're prostituting yourself. So it's like you can't really. It's so. It's not cool. It's not cool. But it's not to say that it was easy for her to leave, because when you're addicted to something and you're in that toxic relationship, it's very hard to leave.
It goes both ways,
Yeah,
Be- be- because if a dude is not feeling something, He's not gonna sugarcoat none of that shit. Be like, yo, shorty, you know what, man? It's just not working out. You do your thing, I do my thing, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? It goes both ways.
All right, but so are we mad because he manipulated so many people for so many years, and it was like there was nothing nobody could do about it? So now we here because that's all it is manipulation. I'm yo like I want to fuck with the brokest bitches and the ones that I know $200 is gonna give me everything. Like you know what I mean? Like
But a person is not gonna get easily like manipulated just like that, and people are just gonna like allow that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but that's the average. That's like an average joke. But we're talking about Diddy.
People let people go and manipulate them and use them. Like it just doesn't just happen like that. There's a choice. It's easy. It's either you like it or you don't like it. And if you don't like it, you see your way out of the situation. That's it. That's easy. There's no science. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no science.
Maybe it's because we didn't make it that far into the rap game and get invited to any of those type of parties. But like once you, I mean, you got to think about it, right? Me as a man, the moment I seen $10,000 in my account, I was like, I have to maintain a lifestyle of having money. And that's just 10,000. Like, you know what I mean? That's just, whatever I can have right there, what I'm working for every year. It's less than 100, thousand a year. But when you're like 200,000 every quarter, nothing. And it's a little different, you know what I mean, bro? Like it's kind of hard to just let that life go, bro. Like, because I've been in a lifestyle where it was like, okay, this is my last time I'm gonna do this crime, or this is the last time I'm gonna do that because I'm getting away with it. But I don't know, man. It's very tricky because the way I'm seeing it is that Diddy is evil, but he's not guilty. He's guilty of being evil. He might have done little petty crimes. All right, if you add up all his crimes, you might give him
Oh,
18 months.
he's definitely not innocent. He's not. But then again, nobody's is totally 100% fucking innocent. You know what I'm saying? He definitely is flawed. He does have his faults. But again, you know, if a person doesn't like something, they just won't do it. Me, like if I'm in the room and there's people in that room that I don't like, I'm not gonna stay in the room because I know that something's gonna happen. So I see my way out of that room. It's real simple. It's real simple. The same shit applies there. If I'm in a relationship, if I'm not feeling it, if I don't like it, I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm not gonna be stuck in here knowing that I'm not fucking happy. I'm gonna see my way out. Real easy, real simple. You know what I'm saying?
Is it
So
though? But like, let's be real, How? All right, let's be real. Uh, how many relationships you had that was like toxic that you didn't just see your way out right there because either you was really done one day and then you was like one day you was like, damn, my phone's dry, I kind of miss her, and I'm horny right now, so fuck it. And then you started all the way back up, and it's just like, yo, bro, I was with somebody for 8 years that I hated, bro. I did, bro, I fucking hated that person. Like it disgusted me to be with this person, but I didn't walk away, and that was me as the man. And when she tried to walk away, it was like I done gave too much, and when I wanted to walk away, you couldn't walk away.
nah, I mean, just like I said, if I was not happy or not, listen, life is too short to live every day not fucking happy. You know what I'm saying? So I was in a situation once where just wasn't feeling it no more. That's it. You know, I mean, there was nothing like so bad about the other person. It was just, it just wasn't working out. It just wasn't clicking. So I'm I couldn't stand another day being there, not being happy. No, no, no. Life is too short. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has to be happy, and everybody has to enjoy like their time here, like on this earth. You know what I'm saying? So why stay up in a situation knowing that you're not gonna be happy the next day? Just be out. You know what I'm saying?
So if you or are you a very isolated person? Like, can you just be alone?
Uh,
Like, can you live alone and yo, can you just have your kids go live there and they can come see you when they want and not have a girl and
I've never done that before, but can can I do that? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm sure I could if I wanted to,
right.
but that's not an option right now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I did it. I did it right before I got married. I did it for about a year, and that was like the only time I was independent. Now, what I would say is, no, I did not enjoy any of it. Even when I was on my whole shit, even when I was doing like everything great, I was making money because I
Right.
was focused on myself. I was just I could have just got up and gone. I was like I was just getting my shit together. What I
Uh-huh.
will say to everybody is at some point in your life, and I suggest that you do it early, you have to be alone. You have to learn the independence of you don't need a person and your value. I didn't learn my value until I realized this is what a standard woman is, and it's very low today. Today's standard woman is not even on the grid of an average woman. You feel me? It's horrible, bro. So once I realized, oh, it's not me, it's these bitches. Like then it was like, oh, okay, now I'm on a whole nother level, and it was because I really got to know who I was. I got to know I was a smart guy, bro. Good, I was a good man to women. And whoever had the chance to just chill with me and had the pleasure to fuck with me, I felt like was a privilege because you're gonna, in some way, I'm gonna upgrade you. You feel me? So, and I realized that a lot of women like to fuck with niggas that downgrade them. So I don't know, man. I think especially women the most needs to understand you do not need a man because these niggas ain't shit out here. They not shit. Look at
It's a
the influence, bro.
it's a different. Actually, all right. I do agree with you that when you're young, I'm talking about early 20s.
Yes.
I definitely think you should be alone for a little bit and discover who you are and what goals you want to achieve before you get into a real deal relationship where you actually move in with somebody or share a place with somebody. Yes, I do agree that you definitely need to be alone when you're young.
Right.
I feel when you're older, 40s and 50s, 60s, I think it's very difficult for you to be alone.
Here's where people gotta understand shit. You don't get to know who a person is until like 2, maybe 3 years in.
I
Like,
mean,
and your body, my nigga, without you knowing, your body changes every 7 years. Every 7 years, your whole the shit that you love to eat, you can't even eat it no more because
no, that's
either
facts.
you allergic to it,
That's facts.
it's not good for you no more because it's whatever. So
Oh yeah.
how are you going to tell me as a person from the age of let's say appropriate age to date 17 to 21 where you on that puppy love shit,
Right.
Like you supposed to be with this person forever, bro. 21 to 26, you're supposed to at least have your whole phase, do your little fuck ups in life, you know what I mean? And then around 26 to 30, you kind of got to get your shit together, bro. And then from like 30, you should know who you gonna be with. If you're still fucking and you're doing more than 2, 3 niggas in the month, baby girl, and you 30,
Yeah. I
and
mean,
now today,
yeah. I mean, times has changed, and and like our food is worse than what the hell it was like 20 or 30 years ago. Uh, so yeah, you definitely have to watch like what you eat. You definitely have to watch on who you
keep in your
know
circles.
exactly, because we definitely have to love each other, man. We have to respect each other, and like it's tough out here, man. It's tough to be with somebody because you have to have a lot of patience. You gotta have a lot of patience, bro. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, it's hard for you to be alone right now because unfortunately one person can't handle everything like anymore. Rent is way too high.
Exactly.
Like
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
So
Motherfuckers is depending on people. Oh, let's move in because we fuck good. Let's get it straight. The reason why you moving in with your fucking boyfriend at 18, 17 years old is because the dick is good. That's it. You are dickmatized. Nothing more. This nigga's not bringing you anything. He can't do anything for you. And he is not guaranteed at 18, baby girl. Same thing for the nigga. That is just real shit, bro. You depending on a motherfucker that's not meant for you. You're gonna spend 5 years to still struggle. You're gonna spend 5 years with somebody that's gonna destroy your peace when you could have got was a lame ass nigga, went to school, became a nurse, dropped the nigga because fuck it, you don't need the nigga no more. Get your own shit. Now you really don't even need a nigga. And by the time you actually do want a nigga, it's gonna be the right one. It's gonna be the one to match your energy. And you know how hard it is to match energy? Cassie and Diddy didn't match energy. The bitch needed him.
that's valid, man. Vibes and energy is everything, man. It's everything, man. Like you don't want to wake up to somebody and you
Ah,
guys just not on the same page,
check this out.
you know?
We like you met my brother and D and the old school cat, the real ones, all for vibes and energy, the real ones. Then we got into the era. It was more like the 2000s, where you just started just letting everybody because everybody just wanted to be a part of something. You just fucking with niggas now. It's no exclusivity to nothing.
Yeah,
My friendship should be, but you just let all these different vibes and energies and
right,
personalities and egos just go. And nigga, it destroyed the fucking
right,
system.
right. I mean, you
Look, it's the devil, bro. That's never happened, bro. That has never happened. Me focus out. That has never fucking happened. That's the devil, bro.
bro, but you could not said it better, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we at the beginning it was more about you really vibed with somebody and like your energies like fucking blended. You know what I'm saying? And then it got to a point where everybody was just coming in and you were kind of forced to force like these relationships and force these vibes and force like these energies when you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Things have to be natural and pure. You feel me? And we definitely lost sight of that for a little bit. But hey, but like the real ones will always stick like
Exactly.
together no matter what. And those that were wishy-washy and phony baloney, they are where they are. You feel me?
It-
So,
that's the perfect way because I don't talk to my niggas every day. I mean, we talk every day, but it's like a text. And yo, like mainly we talk on here, but I'll send you, yo, how you doing? Or like, yo, this shit is crazy. But like niggas don't got time to talk every day to they niggas, bro.
I mean, listen, if I fucks with you, I fucks with you. Like, if you don't talk to me for a couple months, I'm not gonna
Exactly.
be mad at you. It's life, bro. I work. I come home. I'm tired. I don't want to be talking to nobody, bro. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I just
Right.
want to be up in my element. I'll watch some sports. I'll watch some fucking documentary. That's it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm real simple, bro.
Old head, bro.
If
I hate
if
when I'm the
if I
old
don't talk
head.
to you for like a year, and like when we finally talk, bro, it's just like if we never stop talking. You know what I'm saying? And we pick off like where we left off. I
I
can't be
hate when
mad at
I'm the
you.
old head, right, Hob? And niggas is on some like, bro, you don't ever want to do anything, and right? They do that shit, right?
Nah,
Niggas be like, yo, let's go shoot some pool, let's go drinks. My nigga, gonna go drinks is at an all-time high. You gonna tell me you won't get a $20 bottle and go to the crib and just chill, bro?
bro,
You
I'm
want
good.
to do too much extra shit, but then you'll be like, right? You don't chill all year. Yo, bro, let's go to Florida real quick. It's not a big deal. That's just right there. Let's make a trip. Let's make a thing. Let's go to
Yeah,
Florida. Niggas don't want to grow up. You don't want to leave the block. You want to go to the nearest bar. You want to do it, but you niggas won't take a trip out of town, to the next tropical island or some shit because of you go out every week for the month, spend over $1,000 in drinks and bullshit, but you can't spend $800 on a resort just to. It is weird, bro.
I
People
mean,
ain't great, bro.
listen, man. I'm up in the age right now where I just enjoy being home. Listen, like I got a pool table here that I could
I'm
play
working on it.
pool whenever I want. I have every type of video game system here. I'm cool. I got a big backyard. I could be in the backyard. I could smoke a cigar and have a little drink and barbecue at the same time. I could have my speaker outside.
Vibes.
Bro, I'm chilling. I don't need to go to no brunch. I don't need to go to no happy hour. I could just go to the liquor store, get my nice bottle of fucking wine, and I'll come
Home
home.
man shit, bro.
Do not ask me to leave the house after 9 o'clock. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Hey yo.
Unless it's a super special occasion. But on the regular, yo, let's go to the fucking bar. I'm not doing
Nope.
it.
We did that,
So,
nigga. We did that for
I've been there,
years.
done that, bro. I'm chilling here. Now, if
Hob
you
Hob
want to
likes
chill
to.
over here, then you guys can come. You know
Yeah,
what I
let me
mean?
tell you
But,
something about my brother. He likes to go to sleep,
yeah.
right? He likes to go to sleep when things don't go his way, so he'll go to sleep, right? So yesterday, his Knicks, them next year Knicks was like, yo, they down to 20. What Brunson said, we can't be down by 20 and keep doing this and thinking we're gonna get up out of here. So I called my brother. I didn't call him, I texted him. I'm like, yo, you good? He's like, I'm going to bed. Don't talk to me. I'm going to bed, right? 20 minutes later, I see the score going up, and it just keeps going up, and it's going up. And I'm watching wrestling at the same time, so I kind of fall out. I get a call from my brother. Now, I'm thinking, should I call him back? Let me check the score. And
Let's go Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Yo, hold on, man. I gotta say this. You know what I mean,
pop your shit, bro.
at the beginning of the series, you go to any network, ESPN, Colin Coward, Paul Pierce. Not And even Stephen A. Smith did not pick the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Everybody picked the Celtics. The Celtics in 4, Celtics in 5. All. If the Knicks like make it to a 6 game, it's a big like accomplishment. But we all know that the Celtics gonna beat their ass. What happened? What happened? What happened? Everybody, Jason Tatum. Oh, he's the best player. Jaylen Brown. Let's talk about the real JB. Jalen Big
What?
Body Brunson. My man he's my height. He's my height, bro.
Ball.
Busting they ass. In the
Ball.
fourth quarter, they don't have an answer for him in the fourth quarter. They just don't have an answer for him. You know what I'm saying? He comes up big in the fourth quarter, man. He dropped 39 yesterday with 12 assists. You know what I'm saying? Nobody picked the Knicks. If I don't want to hear anybody, because nobody picked the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Nobody.
The Knicks didn't
Nobody
pick the
picked the
Knicks.
Knicks. You know what I'm saying? And look at us now.
Yo,
One win away, and we're gonna march into the fake fucking Boston Garden tomorrow, and we're gonna end this. We're gonna end this. End it. And then we just gonna wait for like the Indiana Pacers.
that right. It's gonna be the Knicks and the Pacers. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not bandwagoning. I might come through. I might get a New York Knicks leather. I might drop the 600-700. I might just do it. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Listen, nobody picked the Knicks. Nobody. No announcer, nobody, no podcaster, nobody. Nobody.
Knicks and Pacers. Now, don't get it twisted. The Knicks still can make it a scary game. But boy just went out with a fucking Achilles.
I know.
I mean, do you all right? So let's be real. Let's take the you know. I understand you hype. I understand this.
They was gonna
the team.
lose anyway. They was
Come
gonna
on,
lose
man.
anyway.
Come on, man.
Because like the Knicks were up 9, and like the momentum was on our side because we scored what like 21 points because they were busting like our ass by like 14 or 16 points, and we came back again. We came back, and we was up 9.
Hey,
3 minutes to go when unfortunately Jason Tatum had went down. You know, it's sad. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh.
okay. So let me just say this right now. I'm not a Knicks fan. I've said this multiple times. I'm supportive of Jay Storm and his dream to get to the finals. Right? But it is undeniable that Jalen Brunson is MVP.
They need to put respect on his name. He's
the MVP of all MVPs to the PGs, bro. I'm just saying, like, that is what it is. Like,
listen,
this
bro,
is
which player would you rather have on your team if you're down fucking 10 points in the fourth quarter? Which player would you pick on your team?
I mean, Curry.
Right now? No way.
Now right now he's day. So, I mean, right. If I'm gonna go anybody, I give it to you. It will be between Ant-Man. If we talk about in the series, it'll be between Ant-Man or Jalen, because both of them are fourth quarter clutch and very dominant. And then, I mean, I give it to the exhaustion of Game 7, Joker.
Listen, this is the thing. Everybody always overlooks Big Body Brunson. And this is what happens. And this is what happens. He busts your ass all the time. You know what I'm saying? My man's dropping 39. He's my height. He's my height. He dropping 39. Easy. Easy.
Yo, bro, he's a different type, bro. He's different, bro. Different.
You know what I mean?
Different.
I love it.
Uh,
I love it. I
bro, this
love
is
it.
out of all the series, have you been I've been watching, or I haven't been keeping up. I'll like doze off on the second and third and come back on the fourth. But what series has been the most entertaining one?
I mean, I'm not saying it because I'm a Nick fan, but every Nick fucking series, like the Pistons series, was
Amazing.
oh man, amazing. And
Amazing.
even this fucking series too has been amazing. Yes, of course, I wish that Tatum, like did not get hurt because I want to bust like the ass with Tatum on there. I mean, but it's even if you don't like the Knicks, you have to love to watch them play.
The story behind since
You, I mean,
1973,
I
bro.
mean, this is a team that don't quit. They do not quit. They could be down 20. They could be down 30. They're gonna claw back. They're gonna claw back and try to make it a game. You know what I'm saying? And it's everybody. It's not just fucking Brunson. You know what I'm saying? Like you got Josh Hart, who doesn't get enough like a respect with all the little things that he does. You know what I'm saying? Plays the defense. He grabs like fucking boards, like fucking out of nowhere. And fucking he's a little guy. He's a little guy. You know what I'm saying? You got a player like Mitchell Robinson, who definitely needs to work on his fucking free throws. But every time that he's on the floor, he makes a difference. He's either blocking a shot, he's either playing defense, some. You got a fucking Bridges, who like everybody says, oh, the Knicks traded 5 picks, 5 first rounders. Fuck the picks. Fuck the picks. We are here now, and he's making big plays. He's making big plays. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo,
bro, I mean, I'm excited as I could be. Of course, as I'm a Knicks fan, and because I'm a fucking sports fan, like in general. And it's always good when the Knicks do well.
right. Because
Because
it's very rare.
as you can
And they
see,
won with Spike Lee sitting at courtside. Let's
and
do
you can
that.
see on TV the crowds, how the garden was, inside and outside.
Oh my god,
I
outside
mean,
was a zoo, bro.
there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it like in sports, bro. There's nothing like it.
So
There's no fan base like the Knicks fan base.
and
None.
and here's the thing, right? Because you look at the Knicks and it's like you want them to win and you want to root for them, but the franchise has given us so many disappointing years. You know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah,
You know,
for sure.
but
But
everybody loves the
but
underdog when it comes to playoff season and
right.
titles and shit like that. And right now, the Knicks taking out the champions on a 3-1. The champs, nigga. Yo, shit. Nigga.
And we're going to Boston,
Oh.
and we're gonna end it there. We're
Mm.
gonna end it there. We're gonna have a Boston Tea Party up in there for sure.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I wish it would have went back to back in the Garden, bro. I just wish it would have went back to back in the Garden, bro.
I
You know what I
mean,
mean?
listen, like the
Boston's
Celtics.
gonna be lit.
Oh yeah, but it's gonna be lit with Knick fans. Trust
Or
me.
they could do what Detroit did. You
I'm
can't.
about to take the day off and just drive over there. That's it.
Oh, you got what's the shit? So you got tailgate?
I mean, hey, but like the Celtics still have players. They still got White. They still got Jalen Brown. They still got Kristaps Porzingis. They still got Drew Holiday. They still have like the 6th man of the year, fucking Pritchard. I mean, it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
I mean, it's not over, but all right. So before we move on from this one, I will say this: you live by the sword, you die by it. You
Yeah.
live by the gun, you die by it. Boston has been living by the three. You gonna die by it. You've died by it.
Yeah.
Over 200 points have been missed in 3 points.
Yeah, but that's how they play. And then fucking that's what got them a chip last year.
But
You know what I mean?
this is what I'm saying. If you're all right. So in this series alone, half those points, right? 200 points, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Half those points in the series.
Mm-hmm.
It gets you where you need to go. You know, it probably gets you even further. So you missing 60% of the threes, and you're not switching it up. You're not taking niggas out. You're not doing nothing. You like it's not working. It didn't work. It worked one out of the series. It worked one
Well,
game out of the series, bro.
well, you know, a shooter's gonna shoot, and the shooter's gonna keep on shooting.
Yeah, but if the nigga's not dead,
Regardless.
bro, you gotta walk him down and get close.
Well,
And
well, look, the first game they missed 45 threes.
the second game
40.
too.
Hold
The
up.
second game it was 40.
The first game they missed 45 threes and they lost by 3.
You live by the three, you die by the
So
three.
if they would have made 2 of those 45 that were missed, they would have won the game. Same thing up in game 2. You know,
Or they could have just went for the two, got 3 of those 45s.
but this team of the Celtics, this is like the last that we're going to see. Next
Oh
year,
yeah.
that's not going to be like the team
Oh,
that.
because Tatum ain't coming back next year. He's not
Oh,
coming.
he's definitely not coming back, and the Celtics have new like ownership, and they
Oh
said it
shit.
that they definitely not going to be paying all these fucking contracts because between Brown, Tatum, Porzingis, and I believe Drew Holiday, it's like $800 million between those 4 guys.
Man,
$800 million.
man.
So
It's 200 million a pop.
so at least 2 of those guys are not gonna be there, and my guess is gonna be Drew Holiday and Chris Stapps, or unless they separate Brown and Tatum, which I doubt that that's gonna happen.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
So,
this is the NBA or any sport, NBA. You could love your team, then you can hate your team. You
oh
could
yeah.
love a player, you can hate a player, vice versa. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The Mavs just got the #1 draft pick.
My gosh, that's just rigged, bro.
It rigged. We understand that Luca was the sacrifice for this situation.
That was rigged. They had a 1.8 chance. Do you know what that is? 1.8 chance. It's
They're
less
not
than
even trying to hide it no more, bro.
that's less than 2% chance, bro. And like the worst team in the league that had the worst record, which was the Jazz, pick 6. So like that whole tanking shit that's just tank to get a high draft pick, that shit don't exist no more. Now you just have to be lucky if that ping pong ball, goes like your way. You know what I'm saying? So
Nico Harris is a motherfucking god,
Nico
bro.
Nico is gonna keep his job, and they should not trade Flag. Flag is a stud. He's gonna be a star. He's 6'8", 6'9", and basically has all the tools. I mean, he's gonna fit well in there, man.
Do you really do you really sacrifice Luca for that? I
I
mean,
mean,
he had no choice, right? But
I mean, no, because like again, like the Mavericks just did not want to pay Luca all that money. That's it. So
5.
I know,
He's a
but
generational player.
I know,
This
but
is what you, this is why we pay the big bucks, so you get the nutritionist and you go here and you do that and you yeah, we don't make it this year. You go train, nigga. You got until 28 to get another one, bro. Like you're crazy,
no,
bro.
I get it. I mean, I would have not done it, but this is a good a consolation prize for the Mavericks and getting Flag. And Flag is gonna have
No.
and Flag is gonna have a big year next year that hopefully he'll make the fans go and forget about Luca.
Oh, yeah, that hurt just even hearing that right there, bro.
I know, but it's gonna happen. Flag is that guy. I'm telling you, it's not just hype. You know what I mean? He's really that good. And just think about it with Kyrie, you got Flag in there, and Anthony Davis,
I asked you something earlier.
Lively,
You
Clay
fucking shocked
Thompson.
me. You shocked me with this with your answer. I asked you, what if the Mavs would trade their number one pick for Giannis?
No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
You and then you proceeded to say that you got Cooper Flag over Giannis.
Right now, right now. I
Okay,
mean, yeah,
wait. Before we say right now, I want a championship right now.
if Kyrie was Kyrie like right now, if Kyrie did not have Achilles like injury, and if Anthony Davis was 100%, yeah, I would take a gamble and trade like for Giannis. But Kyrie's not gonna be back next year till maybe January or February. And of course, he has to still get into to shape, and we don't know like when that's gonna be because Kyrie's older. I mean, what, he's 33? Is he?
Some shit like that. I'll tell you that.
Something like that. And we all know about Anthony Davis. You know, he's injury prone. So I wouldn't do it. I would.
36.
He's 36. So you're gonna bring in Giannis, who's 30, which he's still up in his prime. He's still gonna give you a good 5 to 6 years of high play. You know what I'm saying? But then you have Anthony Davis, who's injury prone. He's only gonna give you about 40 games a year. It just doesn't make sense. As opposed as to you have the young kid in there who's gonna be a star, and he could be a force and an impact, like in like on the Mavs for a longer period of time. So I would stay with the young buck there instead of young.
Well, I want to just drop this little gem right here.
But like with Nico, you never know. He might just fucking do it.
You never know. But I just want to drop this gem right here. Giannis is not happy in Milwaukee.
Oh no, he's not.
He wants to play for a big city, right? Giannis just bought property in Staten Island.
I mean, like the Knicks can't really do nothing with that unless they trade OG and let me see, Brunson and Giannis. Oof, that'd be a nice pick and roll.
I mean, if you buying property in New York, my nigga, and you're not happy where you at, and you telling niggas you willing, you're up to see what's out there, and the Knicks right now is where they at. So you know the Knicks is thinking like, yo, how do we keep this?
I mean, the Knicks could do it. They have pieces that could make it happen, and but then again, let's think about what the Bucks are gonna want to ask for fucking Giannis. You
I mean,
know,
you give a couple draft picks. I mean, he's not happy, right? He's not happy. So you know that, especially if they win something, they're gonna want to spend some. You give a couple people up, trade a couple people, trade a couple picks. Fucking, you know, it's Giannis, bro.
and
Brunson and Giannis. That's all you gotta just
my
put the
God,
jerseys next to each other, bro. Just
that
think
shit
about
wouldn't
that,
even be fair, bro. Ooh,
bro. It
but
would be
but
New York all day
in order for that to happen, the Knicks will have to get rid of OG and Bridges
and a couple picks, probably.
because like the salaries have to match. And I know I mean I'm not sure. I know that Giannis is making like 50 mil a year. I know that OG's making like 35 or 36. I know Bridges is making about like
$48.79 million a year.
okay, so I was close. I said 50. So and OG's making like 35. So the Knicks would have to add like at least another player who's making 12 or 13 a year.
When
That
do a motherfucker say, "Yo, I'm making enough money. I want to win"?
yeah.
When
So
do I'll
hey,
take the pay cut, bro?
it's possible. Hey, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind
If
Giannis.
I was KD, if I was Giannis, if I was somebody and I really wanted to win, look, bro, you want me on your team? This is what's gonna happen, bro. We gonna move into each other. We gonna move in with each other. I'm not gonna pay shit. Like, nigga, you gonna pay for all my expenses, bro. And we gonna get this fucking shit. We gonna work out together. We gonna
Just
ride to the
remember,
podium together.
but just remember that Jalen Brunson he took a huge fucking pay cut just to give the Knicks.
You gotta understand, bro. He wants it. There's a different that the reason why that kid bleeds different, bro, is because he really wants it, bro. And he's really like that.
Yeah.
These niggas ain't like that, bro. They don't have the Kobe mentality. He has the Kobe man. You seen it when he crossed the nigga halfway across the and took the three, nigga. He's like that. He bleeds different because these niggas they don't got the same father. These niggas ain't got the same father. They got the broke daddy. Jalen Brunson's dad, he brings him McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you know what? Fuck that. Jalen don't have a dad. That nigga play like he doesn't have a dad, bro. That nigga play like he's a straight orphan and he's been doing this shit like forever, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Greatest PG ever, bro. That's what I'm saying. And then that's that, bro. Fucking tomorrow the Knicks. Like I said, I got the Pacers and the Knicks in the finals. I'm gonna say Pacers game 6. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Pacers game 6, man.
Even though I like the Pacers, I like their team. They're very well coached and they were very well balanced. Um, but orange and blue skies, brother. Orange and blue skies. Let's go Knicks.
Yeah, man. And my brother just released a video. Nigga took 20 minutes. So niggas be thinking this shit is easy. People can't just go on here and just I shoot a real quick ad and just shoot the shit, bro. It takes time, bro. But yeah, man. Shouts out to the sponsors, Podstars, man. Podstars.net, man. If you guys need to broadcast your podcast and you want celebrity guests, Go to podstars.net. You can book, you can share, check us out. Not for the week. We are the podcast of the month.
Yeah.
Let's go. Of course, you got Shayu, the clothing brand, something hot and unexpected. Yatu Sabe Creations. If you don't know, you already know. Yatu Sabe Creations. We create the vibes.
Oh,
Not for the week. Everything on the platforms. Borough Luciano, Hive. Let them know where they can find you, my brother.
before we go, let me show you some things. I got some finds.
I see Pee Wee Herman.
This might be before your time, but I got the chair and Pee Wee, bro.
Oh wow, bro! Wow, yo, bro, your man cave is amazing, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like the day that you finally come over here, watch you're gonna see.
I'm not gonna lie to
Damn.
you, bro. Because like my shit is just one base. Like it's wrestling. It's just
Right,
wrestling. That's it. It's just wrestling across the board. You got the little studio equipment right here and shit like that. But that's about it. Like this is just the office.
right.
You got the cave, bro. You got every. I was watching your the story with your son was playing the game. I'm like, bro, I want to get on, bro. I want to motherfucker just grab the controller and nigga, you could. It's almost like it's a fantasy game room, bro. Like it's like one of those. If one of my cousins had this game room, my nigga, we would have been
I mean, yeah, man. I mean, it's just like I
mini
said.
arcade.
I just, I just want to be home, bro. I just want to just be up in my element. I'm chilling, just quiet. You know what I mean? And I'm just like to be here. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
I got
man.
something else too. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with the Pee Wee Herman shit, bro.
I got
Oh my god, bro.
original
Oh
in the
my
box.
god. This nigga got the fucking the mat, bro.
In the box, everything included.
And it's clean. The box is still shining, bro.
Remember, this box is what 40 something years old. This is a 40-year-old box.
Bro, that shit is older than me, bro.
This is yeah, a 40-year-old box, and it's still intact. You know what I mean? I got that for the low too. If I tell y'all wouldn't even believe me.
Yo, bro, I believe it,
So
bro. I
I'm gonna
believe
keep
people
that
don't
to
even
myself.
believe what I be spending, bro. Like fucking yo, bro. I don't know if you ever. I don't know if PA out there got it,
Mm-hmm.
but do y'all have an exchange?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
called. Y'all have an exchange.
yeah,
That's what the room looks like. You just
yeah,
need a couple of these cases in there, bro. Put your little action figures and shit in there. Yo, bro. That's
yeah.
an
I mean,
exchange.
I see so much stuff that I just want to just grab it. I'm like, hold up, man. I gotta stop myself because me, I like to do things like in sections. You know what I'm saying? I got like my Toy Story section. I got my Thundercats section, my He-Man section, my Turtle section up there. I got my Super Mario section up there. So if I continue to go into other things, it's like, okay, I need more space. You know what I mean? Or I need to, like to work like this whole fucking area. You know what I'm saying? Because like down here is like the arcade game room and all that, and then upstairs in the garage, that's where all my sports shit is at. All my jerseys that
Yeah, that's
are
downstairs.
signed and like my autograph,
You got
pictures
the
and
pool table, bro. I gotta
and
get
I
my
got a pool
pool
table
table,
down
man.
here. You know what I mean? So like it's a
I gotta
vibe.
get my pool table, man. That's fire, bro. Like fucking, I gotta like step my shit up, bro, for real, bro. Cause I'm looking at it, cause I got a system. I thought it was cool that I had a system in each room,
Right.
but I don't use all my rooms. So I got Xbox and I got PlayStations that I'm just not touching or using, and I'm just like, I got a movie theater downstairs, bro, and I'm just like, we don't use that, bro. We don't.
Yeah.
Is You know what I mean? But your shit, bro, it was like I might have to step it up. I was looking at games and shit. I'm like, damn, I got all over my nigga. Like, yo, crazy. Yo, was you always like this, bro?
Um, Back in the days I was, and then I stopped. But like I always had like the newest like the systems, but like I got rid of a lot of stuff, like in the GameStop fucking era, I just
Yeah.
traded in a bunch of stuff, which I regret because I had a lot of dope ass shit, but I got everything that I ever had back. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to, use it and pass it along to my son, and because my son loves to play like fucking video games, so I wanted to like introduce him to the stuff that like I used to play
Yeah.
with, and see if like he gravitates like fucking to it. And then besides that, it's just like it's just like nostalgia.
Yeah, because like,
Uh,
yo, like the
you know,
person that I've known you to be was like real, like mafioso militant, you know what I mean? Like you was a prez, you know what I mean? You was
yeah.
that's how you was funny, but like you always moved like a like mob shit, you know what I mean? Like so like fucking I never really seen that like side, you know what I mean? But
I was always a geek, bro. I
that's
was always a
crazy, yo, bro. I never would have known, bro.
I was always a
Swear.
geek, bro. But of course, sometimes you gotta change it up a little bit and be a certain way in different places. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's
saying?
cool that you did that though, bro.
Because that's what like the moment like entails. You feel me? Because like I work as a doorman, so as a doorman, I can't be acting like if I'm fucking mafioso or fucking militant.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta just be chill and fucking relaxed, and and just
Yeah, because I'm just like, yo, this nigga like Star Wars, the same nigga that was designered the fuck out, and you would just, yo, bro, you would just stand there like, yo, because I would watch you and D, like when I say like, yo, y'all are my real brothers, like I would watch y'all, and it was like everybody have their vest, and you know what I mean, but you had to have your fly, like everything was just fly on you, you know what I mean, and it was like the way you used to stand, it was just like different from other niggas. Like everybody was like, they were. Like, it was like almost like everybody else was dirty, bro. And then like you was just I don't know, bro. It was just
nah,
weird. Like
I always, since I was a kid, I always try to stand out.
yeah,
I've always tried to make my own lane in my own way. Tried hard not to follow or copy like anyone. I always try to be as original as I can and just be like myself. I really didn't never try to be somebody that
never stepped on
really was.
nobody's toe. Yo, I done seen some niggas step on toes and didn't give a fuck. I never seen or got the vibe of you stepping on niggas' toes or
No.
backdooring niggas or nothing. Like, yo, you always been like a fucking cool ass getting money nigga. Like, and you're not allowed getting money nigga, bro. Like that is so cool to like be, bro. Cause me, when I first got some money, I'm a getting money nigga, bro. Oh, my name was Big Bag Johnny, nigga. Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
it's a
yeah.
difference over here, nigga. You gonna feel me and then after a while, you realize just because you got the money and you could put money in people's pocket, that doesn't mean they like you, bro. Like
Yeah.
money does not make you like cool. It
Yeah,
doesn't,
money
bro.
money is not everything. Yes, we all need it in order to survive in this crazy world, but um I just pride myself on trying to be as respectful and a gentleman,
Yeah.
and because that's what I want around me. You know what I'm saying? And I just try to pride like myself and move in a certain way because that's just me. That's just how I like to move. You know what I mean? I've seen guys try to be tough and portray this and portray that, okay, now I'm gonna join the outlaw because I want to be tough and I want to fucking
But you know why I gravitate to your style and what you did for me in the back in the days, huh? Is because you see like my mine and my brother relationship, we weren't brought up off of love. My
right,
mother and father loved me, but we didn't love each other. You know what I mean? Like it
right,
wasn't like we were forced to be brothers. So
right,
like your kids, for example. Like people can say they love their kids and they go be the most biggest piece of shits and fucking your kids is successful. They're
uh,
comfortable. They good, bro.
I
They
love my children, and
yeah, and
family like is everything, bro. So always remember that whether good or bad or whatever, it's still fam, man. So just love them, you know what I
yeah,
mean? 'Cause, like again, man, like life is short and we don't get this back, bro. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So like even a little text or phone call just goes a long way sometimes.
it
You know what I
does.
mean?
It really does, bro. It changes because I see a lot of people that went to college and the lifestyle it's because their parents. I see it like their parents love them. They show their affection shows to their kids. My mom's she loved me, but my mom's loved me after 8 kids and it was getting hard. She was older, like she
Right,
didn't have, you know what I mean? So it was like she couldn't with 8 kids, you can't really do all of that. And it was back in the days where we wasn't really the the affection and shit wasn't, you know what I mean? I grew up as a real New York nigga like
right.
that. That's why I'm emotional. I'm a little fucked up. It took
But that doesn't mean that you don't show love.
right. I
Just
show
cause
love.
just
See,
cause that was then, that doesn't mean that you turn out to be that way.
right, because my mother loved me. Like my mother
Okay.
and dad
Yeah,
loved me.
I
Like
don't doubt that.
yeah, and they showed me like, yo, yeah, the man works, the woman's supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do it. They taught me everything, but it was like, all right, nigga, you know your lessons, go to the wolves. You know what I mean?
Oh
So it
yeah,
was like I had everything I had, but your kids is a little bit more sheltered, so they make better decisions when they get older. Me, I learned the shit in the trenches. Your kids could never survive the life that you live.
no way, no way.
Never. That's not a shot at them. That's not saying that they're not tough or they can't figure it out. It's just that you wouldn't let them. And then on top of that, they from the lessons that you taught them and how much you provided shelter and everything for them, they wouldn't allow themselves to be
Yeah,
that in that situation. So yeah, bro, you have to show love continuously to your kids. Don't just show love for the 18 years and then as soon as they start fucking a bitch, kick them out or they do wrong and you gotta love your kids. It makes a difference, bro. It
yeah,
makes a big fucking difference. So
absolutely.
I ended off with that, bro. Love you, man. Not for the week podcast. We up out of here. Thank you for everything, bro.
All right, take care.
All right.
Peace,
You
y'all.
too, man.